This is just going to be a quick eye look. Sorry, I cannot sit still when the song is on. Really, any Latina song. I swear in another life I was Latina. Careful when you come through my way. My body already know how to play. Work it, keep it tight every day. I know you need a taste of my ooh. Falling in love. Give a little ooh, ooh. Okay. Now I'm gonna start. Basically, we're just gonna layer some darker browns, like deep chocolate browns in the outer corner, and then do more of a coppery gold on the inside. So I'm gonna start with this brown. I need a clean brush. So you just do a windshield wiper motion, or like, sorry, it's like a backwards C, not windshield wiper. Ugh, these bangs, I need them to grow out. Someone is starting their car, therefore my dog will probably be barking soon. Just a heads up. Oh, I wanna know ya. I'm looking around the room. Just one of those strangers you. So after I have that kind of base layer of that in the outer corner, I'm gonna keep buffing it out. Because this is really gonna be my transition shade between the darker colors. So you want it to be very blended in. Okay. So see that? It's just kind of blended, mostly in the outer corner, but it does go in. Now, I cannot, what is this? Ah. Now I'm going to go with, I'm gonna kind of basically go this way. I'm gonna mix these two, but then I'm gonna do this kind of both of these two. I'm a mixer. So I'm gonna mix these two, and then I'm gonna mix these two. So, and when I say mix, I'm just literally doing that. Now, working with darker pigments, I always tap off my brush because you can always add more, but it's hard to kind of get rid of. See, it's like a gradual difference between the two. We're just getting darker on the outer corner. And I can see I have a little bit more warmth over here, so I'm going to go in with that warmer color and even it out. But don't be too much of a stickler on making them even until you're on your last color, because you're just going to keep blending. Ooh, some pretty hair. Okay, now I'm working with the darkest color. And as I'm working with this darker color, I am having some fallout. But if you've watched one of my other videos, you know I kind of have a trick to get rid of that by using Smashbox face primer. It kind of works like a magic eraser. Really, the key to any eye look on making it a smooth transition is blending. Run, don't walk away. She's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. Okay. That's looking good. Alright. So, now I've got the outer corners the way that I like them. I'm going to go in one more time after I add the inside color just to make sure it's all blended. But now I'm going to take this gold, well, actually we're going to do more of this. It's like a rosy gold color. And I'm going to spray my brush because I want this to have a heavy impact. You can also use your finger. Oh, and I sprayed it with setting spray. You can also use water. But it just makes it, look at that, it really packs on the color. Run, don't walk away. And then I pat. Little bit psycho. Ooh. Ooh. Then take the same brush you were using earlier, and you just want to blend, make sure everything's transitioning smoothly. And I'm going to take that dark color, blended with one of my lighter brown colors, one more time because I want this to be very gradual and going very lightly. And with a look like this, you do want to make sure you highlight up here or do the nude color, just that way you don't have your bare kind of skin color. Ooh, I like that. I like this song, but tequila in your wine sounds disgusting. Okay, so I want to take, I really hope you all cannot hear the vehicle outside, but somebody is being super extra, revving up their engine and making me angry. Focus, so I don't even notice. So now I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take the darkest brown that I've been working with, and I'm gonna tightly kind of add it to my lid. You can also do this with a black. If I was doing false lashes, I would do it with black, but I'm not, so I'm fine with the dark brown. I love this brush for eyeliner. It's one of those fancy Artiste brushes back from my Dillard's days. I'm gonna do one eye and then do the other so you guys can see the difference. Also, another thing, so I'm doing this underneath my lashes on the bottom. Woo, it's hard to look and do that. And so after you do that, it's kind of a good idea to go over the dark shadow, talking about underneath, with something warmer. It just gives you that smoky look really, really pretty. So I'm gonna take another kind of flat angled brush that is dirty, it's fine. And I'm gonna take this warmer kind of red brown and go over it just to add some warmth. These strings turn you out of focus, so I don't even notice. And then you can even take a clean brush. Oh, make sure it's clean. Okay, that's clean. And blend. Yeah. Okay. So look at the difference between the two eyes, and I'm not done, but just to show with the liner. Like, it just looks so much more put together and more awake. Well, I have some fallout here I need to clean up, but this just doesn't do it. It's pretty, but this makes it pop. A lot of people are scared to put eyeliner on underneath, or I don't know, I feel like at least I used to be scared to really add a lot because I thought it made my eyes look smaller, but if you blend it correctly and you use the right colors, it really opens them up. Alright, so now I'm just doing the same thing to this side. That vehicle outside is driving me nuts! Ah! You know what, I'm being mean. Maybe they're having car trouble. It's very possible. Woo. Okay, so now going in. Now going in with the red brown. And when I'm not doing a video, I would actually do all of this first, the eyes, because then you don't have to worry about all that fallout. You can just wipe it off and continue with your look. But I just wanted to do this eye look for you guys, so I wanted to have the rest of my makeup done. Okay, so now we're going to clean up underneath because it is a little bit smudgy. So if you haven't seen one of my other videos, you should go check them out. I think my first video with a wow, talk about a blooper. It's staying in there though. Not Doochie, dewy eye look. That one shows you kind of how to do this. So I took the Smashbox primer and I put it on a brush. A brush that already has a little bit on it apparently, and just kind of sweep it all around. It'll take off anything that's under there. And I am going to do a little bit of concealer though, just because I feel like this one is not as bright as the other one, just a teeny bit. Where's my sponge? Okay. 2 more steps. Highlight and mascara. For highlight, I want to do... This one is one of my favorites. It's beautiful. And I'm going to put this up here underneath my brow. And blend it, mainly focusing it on the outer corner. Just kind of lifts and transitions it. Then I'm also gonna take it with my finger and put it on the inner corner. Look at that difference. It just really opens your eyes. Alright, let's do some mascara. Sorry you all are hearing my music ADD. I love everything except rap. I'm not a rap fan. Like all that stuff that's really popular that everybody else seems to love. Post Malone, Lil Pump, nope. I'm just not a fan of that kind of music. Nothing against those people, I just don't like that music. I'm using Superhero by It Cosmetics. A lot of people have said that this mascara gets really clumpy for them, and I can totally see that. If you saw what I did before I put it on, I kind of scooped off the excess from the brush bristle, and I go slow with the layers. So I'm not done with this one, but I'm gonna let it dry. Because if you just go in and do like 5 layers, it gets clumpy. But it's such a good mascara. It makes them so long and thick. And it helps them grow, which is really cool. Okay. So now I'm gonna do another layer, but I'm just getting, like, it does. And you know what I've noticed? Please leave in the comments if you've experienced this. When I first got my tube, it was phenomenal, no clumping at all. But I've had it about, I don't know, a month, and now it's so goopy, it's weird. Like, I don't know if once you open it, you just need to use this mascara really quickly or what. But yeah, look, it is getting pretty clumpy. That being the case, honestly, I will probably repurchase this in the travel size. They're $12, so it's half price. I'm sure you get a better deal with the full-sized one. That's typically how that goes. But my little ones that I've used in the past have never clumped. This is my first full-size tube. But just look how, like, amazing my lashes are with this on. I just need that clumping to stop. When people used to tell me it did that, I was like, no, it doesn't. All right. Well, that is the coppery smoky eye. So just reviewing the tips. If you have blue eyes, this is really, really, really good eye look to make them pop. Just play around with it. You need a good blending brush, something fluffy, and you need to just do a lot of layering. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like what you see.